Hi guys, how we doing guys? You well? Fantastic. Right guys, let's have a look, see what's going on. Um, okay, so daily support, let's start at the higher time frames. I do actually have a trade running at present, but this is one taken from a little bit earlier. I'll just share the screen with you. Already scaled out a few times. Um, not this, where are we? There we go. So we're up 68 pips at the minute. First trade was taken here. Now I'm just going to highlight why. So the market came down. We produced. You can see the body's getting a little bit smaller. Then we get a big bullish candle closes above the highs. The next candle wicks down, and then as it breaks the high, we get triggered, and the market moves up. We take some profits out here. And now we're currently sitting with the last little bit of the position running. Scaled out three times right now. We've scaled out. Initial trade size was seven lots. We scaled out 3.75, then 1.75, leaving a further 0.75 on there right now. So it's moving quite well, but we'll take a look at any sort of potential trades we can take now. So let me just change screens back. Okay, so let's just remove this one can go now because this was from this morning session. This is the most recent support. We can obviously look at longs above here, but I think we can get rid of that for now. We've got, let me just check the news. I don't think there was any news today. No, no news today that's going to affect this. We do have comics opening at 130. Now, something that could potentially be of interest. So where we can see daily support here, if I just scroll back, this is effectively, let's go to the daily chart. So there we go. So you can see the daily support was here. Market's come down, it's pierced through it. We've had a very strong move down, not quite come into these lows yet. So question is now, are we going to see the market reverse from this current daily support area and come up and let's say form a technical pattern like the inverted head and shoulders, which if we were to mark that out would, let's just say, there's your left shoulder, there's your head, and then potentially right shoulder will be somewhere over in this vicinity here. So this could be the case where we've taken out those lows. Now we start looking for buying opportunities. So how can we look for that? Well, first of all, we don't have let's say, change in cycle just yet, other than the fact that we've seen the market break above this little bit here, and we've come into what was old daily support, which will be now resistance. So realistically, we need to see a candle close above here, then a wick down to push higher, or we need to see a rotation lower and then pick a lower time frame for buyers to step back in, and then we can go long. So it's pretty much that simple. We're up just over 100 pips right now on the initial trade that I just showed you. So I'm just going to try and find another avenue into this. So I'm going to wait for the candle to close above this old daily support area, which will act now as a resistance. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for. So essentially, we're just going to wait for this one to close. We've got what? Let's have a look, see where the 15-minute structure is. Okay, so that would work. That would work. We've got 15-minute structure we can look for. If we get a close above here in the next 7.5 minutes, Then we can look for a wick down, take a momentum entry, and we've got what's 26.12, got about 40 pips range up into the next area here. So 37, 38 pips. Loads of room, but we need to see the market close above this area. Uh, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna close out of my long there. So I've just taken final bit off. So now we have zero trades running. Let's just there we go. So you can see no trades running. Uh, you can see that the market exit. I exited just here. That's the final exit just in here. I'm going to wait for a close above this area, and then we'll look to add back into that position. So no trades running at the minute. We just close those down, and we're going to wait for gold to do its thing. Who have we got in today? Hey Vic, how you doing? Hey Paolo, hey Rich, hey Jez, and hi Anna. Um, okay, so now we just sit tight, guys. Sit tight and let the market do what it needs to do. We looked at Nasdaq this morning, so Nasdaq is already marked out. It's probably a little bit of a cleaner chart, really, to take some opportunities on. But I don't like to trade the Nasdaq through the European session. So if we can get a close above 21,151, I'll look for long opportunities. And if we can get a close below 21,052, I'll look for short opportunities. So either way, guys, we're going to potentially get an opportunity, whether that's on Nasdaq or gold. We just got to sit tight and wait for the market to do its thing. I know most people will suffer with patience, discipline. Um, one of the things that I one of the things that I do know about people is the ability to be disciplined. Now, that is something that I'm generally very good with. However, there are times where I do fall off the wagon and do become a little ill-disciplined. I had a moment yesterday. Uh, no, at the end of the day, we're all humans. We live and learn from what we do and how we manage ourselves on a day-to-day basis. So one thing to remember is you never beat yourself up for something that you've done because you can't change the past. Okay, so if you do something, you do it incorrect, or you have a bad day or whatever, don't punish yourself for it. Okay, learn from it. Punishing yourself is only going to make you kind of resent what you've done, and then you pick up bad habits. It's like when you do something bad and you shake your head or you start calling yourself names, it all has negative impact on the way that you carry yourself going forward. So just looking now at gold, you know, was this a right place to potentially close the long? Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, it's old daily support, so maybe that's going to act as resistance if we are going to get that rotation lower. If we are going to get a rotation lower, we need to see sellers step in. So we're going to need to see a bearish candle of some sort. So um, maybe we see a 15-minute bearish candle and then we see a push up, we sell the low. But yeah, we're just going to sit tight now. Um, Looking like a good exit. Obviously, you're never going to catch the top. You're never going to catch the bottom. So just looking at that now, by closing the trade there, it's banked me an extra 25 pips. So we're just going to sit tight. How's everyone's day been so far? Has it been a good day? Hey Lee, how you doing? Do we have any non-members watching today? Anyone new to the channel? So a real So here's a one of my members literally messaged me half an hour ago. His message was, I'm searching a bit too hard for trades for the past hour. They aren't jumping out at me. Now, one thing I'd say on that is if something doesn't jump out at you and you can't see it cleanly, then best thing you can do is walk away. You know, you want every trade to jump out at you. And if that means you only take one trade on a day or you don't take a trade that day because nothing jumps out at you, then do it, no trade. But if you see two or three jump out at you, they're clean setups, then you take them. You never know how many opportunities you're going to get on a day-to-day basis. So you just keep trading according to the rules. So right now, let's just take a look. Let's go back to Nasdaq. So opportunities. Let's get our alerts set. So I'm just going to put an alert here. So that's going to be an alert to go long. I'm going to put an alert here. That's to go short. Gold. I'm going to be watching this one. If there's any other charts anyone wants me to have a look at while I'm waiting for these to sort of pan out, because ultimately I'm not going to do anything until the candle closes anyway. So I know I've got what on this candle, I've got what 2 minute, best part of 2 minutes. What else we got in? Bit quiet in the old chat today. A hello, and that's about it. No one, anyone banked any pips today? Just to give you an insight. I what did I do yesterday? Lost 3% yesterday. 3%. Just not being switched on, not being focused. But could you have a look at dollar CAD? Okay, so this is right in the range. So if you just look at the weekly chart here, guys. Now, one thing I'm going to say about dollar CAD is there anything that you think we should be looking at other than dollar CAD right now? Keep that trigger finger off the mouse, Nigel. Love it. Okay, so look, one thing that we need to take into account of, if we look at the dollar index, right? The dollar index it's in a massive range between sort of like 106 and 100. Now, 100 down here is pretty much where we've seen the dollar onslaught come from. But if you look here where market came up to 105.80, 106, that's where dollar sold off massively. So just as quickly as it sold off, it's regained its strength. So we're in a price point now for the US dollar that could actually see it start to roll over. And if we look from and we take into account of the days or the let me have a look. Which one is it? It's this one, I think. So if we take into account that date, that date, we can look here. Now, what you want to look at is on these set dates that I'm highlighting, you want to see what happened to the dollar. What was there a setup? And what sort of things could we look at? So look at the week starting the 23rd of September. Look the week starting the 24th of June. Look the week starting the 22nd of April. Look the week commence or 26th of December, 16th of October, 17th of July, 21st of November. So look at those dates around in those calendar years and look what happened to the dollar and see if you can find some strategic or some strategy that would allow you to take potential trades. So let's take a look at dollar CAD. Last time it was here, which was, what's that? 24th of June. So if we look at this, July. Okay, so what do we notice about dollar CAD? Dollar CAD had another push up before the dollar index came off. So the dollar index started to sell off before dollar CAD sold off. So maybe CAD was a lagging market back in that last sell-off for whatever reason. But we can also see that it sold off from 130, call it 139, straight down to 134.60. So a good 440 points. So if we were to just mark out this little bit here, and you say, right, if I want to trade at this point, how can I look for opportunities? What am I going to look for? What did it do last time? So there we go. So when you want to start mapping out different strategies and different ways of taking advantage of things. So I'm still looking at gold. It's not moving, guys. So let's get rid of the grey box now. Okay, so based off the hourly chart, what do we notice? We see a consolidation here. Then we see the market shoot off, right? It creates a brand new high, then comes back down. So if we were to just drop in this in here, so look, this was effectively the bottom of the range that was being formed. This is a false break, but we don't know it's a false break until the market comes back into the range. Then we see the market print a new low, and it comes down to test this old structure low here. So this is where I would be looking for opportunities. Typical, very, very simple, sort of like breakout, pullback, continuation, BPC style trade. And then it's a matter of how you want to enter it. Do you want to enter it through like the day trading technique that we use, or do you want to use sort of classic charting analysis where you put in your counter trend line like this, wait for a close below, then trade it? So many different ways you can look at it. It's just about being consistent. So that's what I'd be looking for, Richard. Something like this. Look for what it did last time and then try and mirror that move. So see if we were to look at it now. I wouldn't look at doing a trend line here because you're still above the range. So I'd want it to get back below sort of 138.50 and then start applying this kind of analysis. All right, gold. Okay, so 15-minute failed to close above, so not going to do anything. I'm going to wait till another 11 minutes. Going to wait for this candle to close. Yeah, nothing. So alert set on Nasdaq. No alert set on gold. I'm just going to monitor it. To be fair, the 30-minute chart looks cleaner than the 15. So I will just focus on this one for now. Let's see what happens. We've got 10 minutes for this candle to close. All right, so I know there's a few of you in here that are coming to the live trading day tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing all of you um, that will be attending. Those of you that can't, for whatever reason, hopefully we can get to see you in the not so distant future. I will be hosting another one on the 4th of December. Again, primarily aimed at members, but if there is anyone that is in London or in the vicinity of central London that would like to attend, but you want to know more details, then obviously reach out to me. That's going to be, you can do that at Mark at tradeandtrain.com. That's my email address. Drop me an email. I'll send you the details. Like I said, it is primarily for members. So if it's something you want to attend whilst thinking about joining, then obviously drop me an email and I'll happily discuss options with you. Um, so we're just waiting, guys. Waiting for this candle to close above. If it closes above, we've got a setup. But we're 9 minutes away. 9 minutes away. Let's bring that down here because this is where we'd look to get some cash off the table. Hopefully it doesn't shoot too far up while we're waiting for the market to close or the candle to close. Right. Anyone taking any trades this morning? Has it been a busy morning or a quiet morning for you guys? I've had, what have I done today? Uh, one, two, three, four trades. Four trades today. So I've got one more left. I allow myself five trades in a day. But three win. Look, yeah, show you. It's easier. My screen. There we go. So we had three wins. Albeit one small win, one break even, and two two okay wins. So yeah, the gift that was my first trade, Vic. So well done on getting that. Then I had oh no, so, the gift was my second trade, the one there with $357 profit. So yeah, that's uh that's where we're at today. Uh, Not telephone numbers, but we're just watching and waiting, let the waiting for the market to come to us. And this is where I think you'll find most people go wrong. They go hunting for the trade. Yes, we can see the market is in a momentum period of bulls are definitely pushing the way right now. But you also have to remember yesterday was holiday in the US, so in theory this is like the first day back in the US. We could see a big old correction today. I don't know, um, but we'll just wait. If we can get a nice, if we can close anything like this without going too far, because what have we got? 70 pips, so plenty of room. We can close something like this and come back down, tap the level. I'll be a buyer above the break of this high for sure. Would you use a flip entry if the candle closes with a decent wick? Yeah, because the momentum right now is to the upside, Anna. So as long as it closes with a 15, 20 pip wick, then we can look at a flip entry on the next candle. If it's just a small wick, I mean, look, unfortunately, it's still going. Um, in another 5 minutes, it could be at this level, and then I definitely won't be placing an order. So the, we can't really do anything when it's like this. You just have to sit tight, be patient. But momentum is definitely to the upside. Let's have a look at the daily chart. Daily, yeah, 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour. We've broken the previous 4 hour candle. Now, I'm not a massive fan of the 4 hour charts. Huh. And it's still going. Uh, what's the gap now? 15, 28 pips. It's getting a bit tight for my liking, really, but we'll we need a decent wick to be fair. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go before a potential trading opportunity. It doesn't look. Oh well. C'est la vie, guys. We're not getting a trade here. Mm. Yeah, guys. This has moved too much for me now. I don't want to be getting in at this late price unless we get a nice big wick. If we get a nice big wick and it's somewhere down here, then we see the market pull back down. We can do a flip entry, but up here is it's not appealing. It's not appealing for me up here. So we need to see a decent retracement on this candle before it closes in the next 3 minutes. Let's have a look, see what's going over on NASDAQ. No, got 20, 30 points to get above. Yeah, if we get 20, 30 points above, which could happen pretty quickly actually. So I tell you what I need to do. Just need to set up a new profile for uh, magic keys. All right, so let me just do this. Fix lot size. Oops. So okay, so all I'm doing is I'm just getting my magic keys set so that if I do need to start getting the data ready for a potential trading opportunity, um, then I'm all set to go. Let's get rid of that. Hmm, there we go. Right, it doesn't look like much is going on here. Guys, hello. Just let me know if you can hear me because everything just disconnected then. Everyone hear me okay? Okay, let's have a look, see what the wick is here. 16 pips. Uh, I'm I'm not going to look to trade that unless we get a decent wick down. Lovely. Thanks for letting me know, Vic. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, David. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one run, guys. So if you we have another couple of dollar pullback, then I'll look at putting an order above the current high. And what I'll do is I'll scale out the 75% at 10 pips. So so the high of that candle is 74. So let's just okay, I'm just gonna put my order in. Now the stop is very random because open, so the high 21, 26.14.74 is the high. So 26.14.74, 26. So let's go let's put 26.15.02 as the entry. Jez, you can't hear me? So look, that's where we currently, that's the right 75%. So I'm going to take 75% off at 10 pips, guys, and then I'll just let it run if it goes. So the stop right now is wherever that says 2608 basically. Now, what I'll do with that stop is should the market flip, so this is a flip entry, we're looking to continue with short-term market trend and momentum. Um, I'll move the stop up from underneath here to underneath the current candle low. So we have what 12 minutes for this to trigger. Because it's a flip, I want the market to trigger during this candle while it's live. So let's just show you what it looks like. Okay, so if you see, green dotted line is our entry price. So it's a flip entry, meaning that this candle right now is bearish. Should this candle turn bullish at any point, breaking its own high, then we will get triggered into the trade. So right now it's a very strong bearish candle. Probability of us getting triggered is diminishing and is low. So the longer time decay goes on, the likelihood of us getting triggered is less and less likely. However, should the market reverse, what this will have been a liquidity grab for the market to attract buyers to come in at a lower price. But if it goes all the way down, taps this level of support where I've put the stop loss, which is I thought it was way out of the way, but the way price is falling, it may come down there. If it does tap it and then reverses, unfortunately, we'll have to leave stop loss where it is under the candle low. Now, it's only a 10 pip first target, and I am, as you can see here, taking 75% of the position. That's these two numbers here, taking 75% of the position off should it get to TP1. Now, we can add another TP which you can see there. Now, all I'll do is drag that up into this structural point here. And I'll close half of the remaining position. So there's going to be 25% of the original stake left. And I'm going to close half of that should we get there. So that'll be 12.5%, meaning we've banked 87.5% of the original risk should we hit T1 and T2. Does that make sense, guys? Make sense, everyone? Uh, Jez, you still can't hear me? Perfect. Okay. So 9 minutes left of this candle. 9 minutes left of this candle, which means that we've got 9 minutes, or basically 8 minutes, for this candle to trigger and to hit take profit. And okay, brilliant. So it was faulty Wi-Fi in Nottingham. Oh, right. It's been a bit of a boring session for trade purposes, but look, at the end of the day, we are sat here to make money. And if we finish up making money for the day, then job's done. We don't need to sit here and take 1,000 trades. We just need to be profitable. Nasdaq's looking probably the most likely, but we need to get above there. So we've got 23 minutes to get above this area. All right. Okay, let's come back. I reckon the trade that we'll get will be on the Nasdaq, if anything now. No, I really have been put off by pound yen over the last few months. There really hasn't been much for me to look at. Um, yeah, pound yen I'm kind of done with. Euro yen from a Euro yen's a bit cleaner actually. Euro yen is definitely a little bit cleaner. So if you were to trade Euro yen, guys, I think you could look for longs above 163.94, basically where we sit right now. Uh, hmm, right. Uh, gold H1, let's have a look at that. Okay, gold H1's looking quite nice. So what we need to see, oh, I've got 20 minutes for this. So close back below the range, wick up, and then we can sell. So we need to see this candle close below the range. That'll mean the hourly candle will have closed. It'll have given us a nice strong top wick. It'll have closed pretty much near the lows. Let's see. Oh, I don't. There you go. How's that? Is that better for you guys? Mm, okay, there we go. So wait for this candle to close. In fact, the 30 minute, if the 30-minute breaks a low, then obviously that's going to be okay. No problem, guys. No problem whatsoever. Good suggestion, Mr. McGee. So yeah, we'll just wait now. Just wait and see if we can get a close below. But we do have 90 minutes left. Not so keen on the 15-minute chart, but I think if we take out that low, we should continue to drive lower. But I'm going to wait for the close. I'm not just going to jump into it breaking the low. Had a good day so far. So it's just a matter of just waiting, being disciplined, and if we get the setup, we take it. Because the thing is, look, you could place a sell stop underneath the low that low, right? You get triggered in, and then it closes back above the range. Then you've kind of just shot yourself in the foot because now you're going to have to manage the trade aggressively, or you don't do anything with the management and you basically sit there and hope that the market continues to drop. Oh, but hope is not a plan, right? Hope is not a plan. So let's wait 18 minutes, see if we can get a close below the level. And if we do, fantastic. Then we'll be getting a setup. If not, even look at that, even the Nasdaq's dropped down a little bit. We're not getting close on the Nasdaq now. Right, let's delete the order that we had. So that's gone. No gold trades now, or no pending orders anyway. Anyone got anything they want to look at while we're waiting for something to happen? I I think let's have a look. It's going to be interesting where this daily candle closes. If it closes above this previous daily support here, then I think tomorrow will be a day for looking for long opportunities. So my preference, if so, look, let's think about strategy for tomorrow. If this candle closes above the daily support, and tonight, how would you feel looking at Bitcoin? Um, no problem. Where is it? That's weird. My Bitcoin chart and BTCD have been taken away. Okay, so we just had a bit of a sell-off over the last few hours. I know it topped 89,000. Um, uh, nothing. Look, this is here you go. This is a nice little move. Fill this wick, but I think now you're going to start seeing some decent profit taking. Uh, there's nothing that, in terms of setup, I'd have to probably go more classic charting looking at this than sort of the day trading technique that I would look at. So if we just, oops, nice little break and retest here for anyone that took it. So now just looking at this, maybe we see price come back into this area. Yeah, I think maybe price to retest 73,200 would look quite fair on crypto. Let's have a go back to gold. Okay, so shorts looking on the cards for gold. 13 minutes for the candle to close. 13 minutes for the candle to close. If we push up, we're going to sell the low. Remember, guys, everything that I'm saying here is how I'm trading my own account. It's not financial advice. If you like the way I'm describing the charts and how I'm going to action it on my own account, then obviously that's down to your own actions as to whether you trade. I cannot take accountability or accept for any over risking or over trading that you do. I'm just showing you what I do, why I do it, and potential outcomes, win, lose, or draw. At least you see me do it live. So, Bitcoin Rich, looking at that, I would expect to see a little bit of a correction. Um, I think around 73K looks a nice area to be a potential buyer, but you've just got to wait for price to pull back. 12 minutes, and it's been a slow session. Slow session, but we can't make it move, can we? It's not like we've got enough capital to throw a few billion at the market. That would definitely make it move a little bit, but we're not in that we're not in that scale of trading yet where we can actually move the market. Now look at this. Just, you could have looked at here, look, so let me show you. We could have said, right, 15 minutes close below, and it's broke the lows. You'd got triggered in. I'm not saying it's going to be a loss, but you're sitting through a negative part of the trade right now. So you're sitting through unnecessary stress by letting the market push up first and then placing your sell stop. It does save you a lot of unnecessary stress when it comes to trading. And the only reason you would place a sell straight away is because fear of loss. Your subconscious is telling you, oh my God, this trade's going to go without me. So what do? You place the trade without waiting for it to go up. And then you get caught in the trade. It triggers you by the spread or by a little bit, and then it starts to reverse and go higher. Then you start playing that horrible game with yourself where you go, oh, I should have done this, but I didn't. And then you start trying to give yourself all the reasons why you did it. There's only one reason why you did it, guys, and that's just purely because you thought the trade was going to go without you. So you panic sold. That's all it was. So, how long we got? 10 minutes. My days. So, how many of you on here right now are trading a funded account? If you're trading a funded account, let me know what size account you're trading, what phases you have to pass, or is it an instant account? One step, two step, or no step? So, we've got what? How many funded traders? Rich, as of today. Okay, so you're live on a no challenge account, instant cash, or one step or two step? Right. Brilliant one that doesn't need challenges. Hooray! Yeah, okay, fantastic. So you're live on that. Brilliant. Okay, buddy. Well, wishing you the best of luck. And let's hope you can get through all those stages of scaling the account. So if anyone's interested, David Booth, 5K, stage one, need 20% profit. Lovely. Okay, yeah. So David, you're on the incubator account. Fantastic. So for those of you interested, if you do like funded accounts, oh, NASDAQ. There we go. Here we go. Bloody thing. When you're wearing a headset, that sounds not so nice. I don't know if you heard it. All right. So this one's looking good. Incubator account, 5K. Anna, David Booth, 5K incubator. Rich incubator account. Okay, so a few of you on the incubator account. Nice. Remember, if you do have the incubator account, all I need is your current incubator account number, and you'll be added to the draw for the 22nd of November, Friday, the 22nd of November, and whoever's account number is drawn out will get a free 3K incubator account. So if you haven't messaged me your incubator account number, it has to be live, it has to be traded. Um, you will be automatically added to the draw for a potential another 3K incubator account that can grow that you can scale it up to 60K. We do have a new account today that starts at 25K, which will be live from tomorrow. Starts at 25K, can go all the way up to 500,000. Remember, these accounts are different because you're actually depositing into your own personal account. So you have to go through the AML and KYC procedures. You're not buying a demo account off a company. You're actually depositing live cash into your account. Your drawdown is 10%, it's fixed. So if you make 5%, then you have a 15% drawdown. The drawdown doesn't move with the account growth, okay? So it's fixed. It's 10%. So if you had a 10K account, your drawdown is when the account gets to 9K. If you've got a 25K account, the drawdown is when you get to 22.5K, the account will close. Okay, and then it's just a matter of a reload. What's going on? 5 minutes. If we don't get a setup, I will close the stream off because there's no setup and I'm not going to wait around for another hour. Day's done. Just got a few errands to run. But yeah, look, if we can make our cash in the London session, could you teach us how to link a funded account with a personal account? Yeah, sure. Are you on the live trading day tomorrow, Paolo, or are you not? Okay, it's not happening. Doesn't look like that's happening either. Okay, no worries, Paolo. You coming on the 4th of December? Christmas party afterwards? Well, this is quiet. No trades. 4 minutes. I'll let the candle close and then we'll make a decision as to what we're going to do. If there's no trades, guys, then I will be seeing you 7 a.m. tomorrow. I'll probably run the 7 a.m. live stream. I'll see if I can run it from the hotel tomorrow morning before the live trading day. All right, gold. Gold is defying the level. Right, so look, guys. No shorts, no longs, nothing for me right now on gold. Next trade for gold would be long above 26, 24 up here. I'm not quite liking. Okay, Paolo, no worries, mate. Whichever is best for you. Oh, good luck, Nigel. Yeah, train Wi-Fi, always a bit steady, isn't it? Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we're going to get anything during this session, unfortunately, guys, but we've got 3 minutes. You never know. We could get a little mad dash to the upside on the Nasdaq, and that could create us a little opportunity. But yeah, gold's done for me now. So let's get. I'll leave the daily support level in there just for now, just so you can see it. Um, but realistically, you want to be short below 25.90. I'll just put it in. Sells below 25.93. Okay, now look, I'm not going to do this because I'm not going to be trading anymore today now. This is me done. And it'll be buyers above 26, 24, call it point 0.2. So in theory, that's what I'm looking for. Um, I would potentially trade a false break short from here and a false break long from down here, depending on the candle structure at the level. Okay, so essentially what we're looking for is price to pop through, then price to close back below it, and then a wick up, and then we sell the lows. So again, it's always the same entry techniques for each different system we run. The technique is always the same. Close below, next candle to wick up, sell the lows. Very, very simple, very, very straightforward, but it's something you can do and it's something you can be consistent with. There's no ifs, buts, and maybes. There's no uh, what's the best way to describe it? There's no gray areas. You can see the level. The candle either closes above it or it doesn't. And if it does close above it, you need to see a wick down. If you get a wick down, you buy the break of the high. Very, very simple, guys. You know, and the difference between being successful and not is consistency and repeating a process that works. Because if you repeat something that doesn't work, you just become very good at being bad. All right, guys, that's the hourly candle done. Done. Yeah, there's no trades. There's no trades. Right. I'm gonna wrap up, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Live stream wise, I might do one tomorrow and one on Thursday. Definitely on Thursday. I'm not sure, and I'll try and do one tomorrow as well. Okay. All right, guys. Well, listen. Have a great day. Enjoy your live stream tonight with Nolan, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Sorry, there's no trades today. Safe journey down, Nigel, or up, I should say. Liam, see you tomorrow, Bird. Cheers, Vic. Cheers, Anna. See you tomorrow.